Welcome to The Global Tourist. Today we will take a look at the top 10 best places to visit in Ireland. Let's get straight into the list. Number 10. Galway. Galway, the largest city in West Ireland, is best renowned for its art galleries and stores, the majority of which are located along the city's picturesque medieval quarters, winding alleyways and cobblestone streets. Galway is also a prominent hub for traditional Irish music, with multiple live music venues and a bustling bar culture. The harbour city is also recognised for being one of the few areas in Ireland where the Irish language is still being used. Number 9. Aran Islands. The Aran Islands, located off the west coast of Ireland near the mouth of Galway Bay, have long drawn travellers. Isolated from the mainland, the inhabitants of the islands have retained a more traditional way of life than in other parts of Ireland, providing visitors with a look into the country's rich history. The three islands are peppered with prehistoric forts and early Christian structures, and the coast affords breathtaking vistas from the tops of limestone cliffs. Number 8. Kinsale. Kinsale, known as the prettiest town in Ireland, is set at the mouth of the River Braden and is noted for its brilliantly painted rows of shops that make merely wandering about town a joy. But there is history here as well. The remains of the 17th century James's Fort are on one side of the river, while the even older Fort Charles is on the other. The old head of Kinsale, a rocky promontory that juts abruptly into the Celtic Sea and is home to a 17th century lighthouse, is nearby. Number 7. Dingle Peninsula. The Dingle Peninsula contains Ireland's westernmost tip, combining the charm of a remote location with the convenience of a neighbouring town. The environment is littered with Bronze Age town ruins, prehistoric stone markers, and around 500 monastery stone houses. The monks who lived in the so-called beehive huts contributed to the survival of learning during the Dark Ages. Surfing and windsurfing are popular pastimes on the peninsula's beaches, while Dingle Town's busy pub culture provides entertainment and relaxation at the end of the day. Number 6. Glendalach. Glendalach, a monastery founded in the 6th century by Saint Kevin, a solitary monk who appears prominently in traditional Irish folklore, located just a few kilometres south of Dublin. Visitors are drawn to the area's picturesque splendour as well as its historic history, which is located among two lakes in a glen surrounded by trees. The monastery's greatest feature is an unfinished 9th century church, although many people are drawn to the round tower. The 30-metre tower, which had a pull-up ladder, acted as a last resort sanctuary during Viking attacks. Number 5. Giant's Causeway. The Giant's Causeway, located at the base of towering cliffs on Ireland's northeast coast, is a natural granite creation that appears to have been fashioned by giants. The honeycomb formation of hexagon-shaped basalt columns appears to be too geometrically perfect to be natural. It took 60 million years of tectonic plate movement, lava flows, and erosion to create the stepping stone columns into their current form. Clifftop trails provide excellent views of the rocks, and a flight of steps leads down to the water's edge. Number 4. Killarney National Park. Killarney National Park should be on your list of places to visit in Ireland. The place not only contains a vast ivy-covered palace and a 15th century castle, but it also contains a beautiful environment that serves as a biosphere reserve. Killarney National Park's gorgeous environment is mesmerising, with 3 magnificent lakes and Ireland's largest tract of indigenous forest. A drive over the 11-kilometre road through the Gap of Dunlow and across a glacier-sculpted landscape is the greatest way to explore Killarney. Number 3. Bruel Boyne. Bruel Boyne mounds in Boyne Valley are not to be missed if you want to see relics from Ireland's ancient history. 3 of the 5,000-year-old burial mounds have been completely excavated and are now open to the public. Newgrange is the most remarkable, with its carved granite boulders and white quartz facade. The corridor and inner room are illuminated by the sunrise that pours through a roof box at the entrance on the winter solstice. The sun explores and bathes the decorations in a rich amber light for 15 minutes before fading. Number 2. Dublin. Dublin, the Republic of Ireland's capital, is unusually huge for a country with a population of roughly 5 million people. Dublin, a city with a 1,000-year history, is both a historical metropolis and a thriving modern-day port. Dublin Castle, a Norman fortification built in 1204, and St Patrick's Castle, finished in 1260 and now the nation's greatest cathedral, are both historic sites. A visit to Dublin is a one-of-a-kind and unforgettable experience, whether it's seeing the James Joyce Museum or trading anecdotes with locals over a pint of Guinness. Number 1. Cliffs of Moha. The Cliffs of Moha, located in County Clare, Ireland, are awe-inspiring. The seaside cliffs are 14 kilometres long and built of sharp 214-metre stone. The Aran Islands can be seen across the glittering waters from the top of the cliffs. The coastal walking pathways along the cliffs provide a magnificent ramble through the natural terrain, with views of the castle-like cliffs. The cliffs have inspired countless folk tales and folklore and have appeared in various films including Harry Potter. And that concludes the list. Subscribing to and liking this video will allow you to continue your journey with us. Comment below with your favourite part on this list and join us in unleashing your wanderlust at the Global Tourist. Have a wonderful day.